Popular news anchor Arnab Goswami has made it to national headlines yet again ever since ArnabGate has exploded in public domain. It is a delicious instance of irony that Arnab Goswami, whose daily programming was made up of WhatsApp leaks, has actually fallen a prey to the same. Since it's an emerging story, a lot of details are emerging on an everyday basis, but here is what we know so far. The Quint has prepared this ready explainer to tell you what ArnabGate is all about. So basically, it is hundreds of pages of leaked WhatsApp conversation between Arnab Goswami, the co-founder and editor-in-chief of Republic TV, and Parthodas Gupta, the CEO of Broadcast Audience Research Council. These conversations between Arnab Goswami and Parthodas Gupta include matters of mutual interest, Arnab Goswami's alleged proximity with ruling party bigwigs, and of course, corporate matters. But why is this particular leak important? After all, people are talking about everything under the sun on WhatsApp or otherwise. To understand this, let's go back to October 2020 when TRP scam first came to light. BARC filed a complaint through Hansa Research Group that several TV news channels were manipulating TRP numbers for their benefit. And these channels included Arnab Goswami's Republic TV. During the course of investigation, many officials of Republic TV were questioned and even detained by Mumbai police. In January 2021, the crime branch of Mumbai police filed a supplementary charge sheet which stated that they had evidence that BARC officials, certain very high-ranking officials, were hand in glove with Republic TV officials. If these WhatsApp conversations are found to be genuine, it seals the case for Mumbai police. It actually proves that Parthodas Gupta and Arnab Goswami were closely working towards fetching higher ad revenue for Republic TV and Republic Bharat. But as they say, there are no free lunches. Parthodas Gupta was also trying to seek favors from Arnab Goswami, considering Goswami has always put out this image that he is quite close to the ruling party, the BJP. These conversations reveal that Parthodas Gupta was asking Arnab Goswami to get him a job with the Prime Minister's office. And not just any job. Parthodas Gupta wanted a media advisor type job with the PMO. Parthodas Gupta also wanted Arnab Goswami to tell AS to pipe down when it comes to BARC. These conversations also reveal that Arnab Goswami is telling Parthodas Gupta about how the former INB Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore set aside certain complaints filed against his channel, Republic TV. He's also sharing with Parthodas Gupta how a certain PJ is quite upset that he has to write poetry which a certain somebody then tweets as his own. But is it only these inside information trading and these private jokes shared that have upset the naysayers? Of course not. A lot of people are alleging that the conversations also reveal something more sinister. Now the question is, does ArnabGate have a national security implication? This WhatsApp leak also shows that Arnab Goswami was perhaps privy to top secret information about the Balakot strikes. He's telling Parthodas Gupta that something big is afoot 3 days before the actual strikes were carried out by the Indian Air Force. Since national security has entered this conversation, we need to ask whether this will become a political issue where Modi government can be cornered by the opposition parties. Led by the Congress party, political activists are raising doubts over Narendra Modi's insistence on national security matters. Everybody seems to be asking the same question. How is it that Arnab Goswami was privy to this privileged information? P. Chidambaram had tweeted asking, is it not a breach of national security when a journalist is seen discussing things that are only for the eyes of Raksha Mantri? In his first conference of the year, Rahul Gandhi pulled no punches back and said that it is actually a criminal act. Taking cue from Rahul Gandhi, A.K. Antony, former Raksha Mantri, has called this act as treason. So how is Arnab Goswami dealing with all these allegations being leveled against him? In a statement released by Republic TV on Arnab Goswami's behalf, Goswami has defended this conversation with Partho Das Gupta. He says that there is absolutely nothing in that conversation that was of secret nature, and everybody in the country was actually talking of the same thing, that something big was going to happen after the Pulwama terror attack. Arnab Goswami has actually given a stamp of approval for the authenticity of these leaked WhatsApp conversations. If Arnab Goswami is feeling compelled to defend what he said to Partho Das Gupta about the Balakot strikes, there is no reason why we should not consider these WhatsApp conversations to have actually taken place. The last and the most important question that anybody would like to ask is how the BJP government is reacting to ArnabGate. Surprisingly, there has been absolutely no statement, official or unofficial, from BJP ministers that are being mentioned, whether by name or by initials or just implied. Nobody has come out with any statement, and nobody has even tried to distance themselves away from these conversations. What turn this story will take, only time will tell, but we'll be back with you with another explainer on the story. Stay with us at the Quint.